somewhere in here. Oh. She's lurking in here, is she? Hello? What on earth is this I've walked in on? Oh, here we go. Bye-bye, YouTube. It was nice knowing you. Yep, there we go. It's done. It's gone.
Don't disturb. Shoo, shoo.
This is art, though.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Kaviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
I bet it does.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Yes, let's compliment her first.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
Really?
What was the matter?
When he learnt I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
What'd she say to this
I
then?
think you may still get your chance.
Well, that would be a picture to hang on the wall.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian noble. Ah, you must think I'm Cecilia.
You're not?
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
Oh dear.
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Unhelpful.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment
The buffet. I knew it. The buffet.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Yes, go on. Finish your painting. Don't forget to wash your brush afterwards. Right. Okay. Straight across there then. To the buffet table, Geralt. Let's see what they've got on there. Taking a beeline for the buffet straight through the fountain. Man's got to eat. Wait, what's that?
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
These clues
Looks like
are going...
it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Geralt's nose is on the trail. Here we go. There's all these other things. Are they worth looking at? A love letter.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look,
Oh, my dearest love, a lone ray of sunshine on the firmament of my life. I shall speak from my heart. I just...
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life. Treacly refuse.
thought she was going to read out the whole thing to me then. What's that in the distance up there? Nope, we're taking a right turn before then. At the next alcove, turn left. In 100 yards, bear right. What are they running through fountains? There was food at the end of it. It was completely justified.
Look, lanterns. They say release.
Only there wasn't any food. I've been cheated yet again. Can I run with the richer senses on? Let's go and do that. I see the private room.
Definitely.
Let's storm in and kill everyone. We're gonna have to fight this bodyguard. Actually, they've gone to bed.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Yes, I'm sure.
Come, we must consider what to do.
Kill him.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
Oh dear.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Proper beefcake. Hired muscle.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No double.
Stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
And do as
Understood.
you're told. So he's got a beard.
Quickly, upstairs.
And he talks like a hillbilly. Right, there can't be many people in town sound like that. Which door? Oh, this one. Go on, Geralt. Burst in. He's not there, is he? Oh, no! Vampire.
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
That sucks.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Or are they bite marks?
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Like Scooby-Doo. First thing they do is split up. It's always a mistake. Hey, Brit. How's it going? Caught your life today. How's things in Witcher World? Pretty good, thanks. We've advanced the story a little bit, but done lots of exploring and side quests as well. And we won the Gwent tournament. There's got to be some clues in here. Let's get some proper examination on this.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
Nothing. Oh, what's that? Is that a box? I can loot it. Just to be safe, you know. We've got to get our priorities right. There might be a killer on the balcony, but I need this silver. I need it.
Bloody handprint.
Clever.
It's his.
Look at that. Using
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong,
you go
too.
around.
Must have climbed this ladder.
This ladder? What ladder?
Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil.
What a fool. They weren't there a minute ago. Alright, this ladder. You swear that the actor voicing here is a Norwegian? The one doing Geralt, you mean? I think he's American. I think he's a teacher. Or an ex-teacher. And, good voice actor. Did you feel the sweat of the Gwent tournament? Because if you lose, you don't get the statue. I thought I was going to mess it up because I don't like the deck at all. But I played Gwent on easy. Just to help. I'm glad I did.
Could still be here.
I made
Need to
mistakes.
stay alert.
Lots of blue stuff. But first, we loot. The hell is this? A mirror.
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
Not what I was expecting. Are they hiding in the chest?
Bloodstains.
They washed their... Oh, hang on, there's a flower here, is it? Or an amulet?
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it.
This jewel? Valuable jewel.
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle. Jewelry box. Locks busted. Picked open, probably.
This isn't what I was expecting at all here. Always miss seeing things in plain sight. Wait, what was that?
Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
Thrown out? We check everything else first.
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
Anything else my senses are missing? A knife.
Locked. And no key in sight.
A decorated hunting knife.
Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
No body down there, is there? And who is this?
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer.
I love that accent.
I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
How does she know everything?
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
Fell out of the window.
just so.
Do we believe this? This doesn't sound
None
sound
too
right.
wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Bet it bloody can.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes, he stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Lies, all lies, I'm sure of it. This is your favourite moment? Okay.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
Very convenient. I don't believe her. I just don't believe her.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This
Maybe
crest is
his?
used by the lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
He's not the guy I met in that cave and kicked his ass, is he?
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
There is something going on. We need to know. We could just kill them. Yes, what do you think about Oriana? There is something going on there, without a doubt. Columbo, eat your heart out. Mark's around. I love Columbo. He's brilliant. Oh, no, just one more thing, sir. Do you expect me to believe this bullshit? He's brilliant.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
Lies. All lies.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
And
They were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
Nope, it's not. It's not. Someone's going to try and kill you. Get used to it.
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Rival faction trying to put the sister on the ducal throne, maybe?
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment.
Before marriage?
They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbert that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother.
Did that?
Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day.
Nasty. Real nasty.
In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
I think they're going for like the Frozen story, aren't they? I think so. One banished child because she had powers or thought to be born at the wrong time. If you think about it, being banished by your own parents is so tragic. It's pretty grim. It is.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
And younger brothers
True.
too.
I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys. But I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift, at a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen. or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Sianna is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape or form. You must make sure of that.
That might be difficult. That might be difficult. You think the Witcher book series also had a lore about the curse of Black Sun before the Frozen, though? I think there was something in one of the short stories, one of the early novels, about it. I have no idea when the Witcher books were written. I haven't looked. You're interested to see what you do? Can't promise anything. I'm going to say I'll see. If I say I'll see to it. No, I'm going to do it.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her.
Yeah,
Sister to
look at this scheming cow coming in now.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a
Oh,
surprise!
didn't expect
I
that.
had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are
Okay,
lending our combined resources to the Witcher's hunt.
things are
yes.
changing.
Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
Something's so wrong here. Something is so wrong.
Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
What's going on here, folks? This isn't coincidence.
Seems surprised. Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a Witcher.
Is that really...
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world
What's
very
going on?
diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a Witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Just like humans.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trait for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
Listen to the music.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring
No.
another bottle.
No.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis?
No.
Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
No. Don't leave her alone. This is a bad idea. Don't leave the Duchess alone. She's not going to be there when we come back.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a Witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint.
My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlaf here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
Yes.
No, let
explain
me explain.
fast.
He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlaf believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
No, this isn't coincidence. This is
Oriana.
this is something's
She
going
really
on.
your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
She's a vampire.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Mm-hmm.
Oriana? Did I hear what she said? I'd have to go back and check. There's been a lot of conversation since she came to introduce herself.
Now listen close.
These two.
Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff. Good luck, my friend.
I don't know about this. Regis, we have known each other for ages, literally
Splendidly, Dettlaff.
ages.
Ah,
Cheers,
I'm
Indigo.
grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Does explain how that Oriana dealt with the guy from Sintra. Killed him and chucked him out the window with their vampire abilities.
You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Awkward moment. Yes, did he mention the fact that he was a vampire?
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll.
Shame.
I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix's mill. It stands along the Saône Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
They'll get in the way. There's someone else for me to babysit along this flipping strange journey. Mettina Gate, Beauclair. I'm going to go dressed like this. We're on. Character entry added Sienna, Dettlaff van der Eriton. Oh, you got a link for me to check out on YouTube? Cheers, I'll have a look at that after the stream. Which, what time is it? 7:30. Level 49. Which is going to have to come up soon. I'm going to go take a break and get some food, I think.